or difficult afternoon. How did you assess the performance today?
I thought we huffed and puffed, to be honest. We're playing against a team in a good moment, good confidence. They've been working together for a while, and we not probably at that stage in terms of where our fluidity is, where our confidence is, and that's probably reflected in the performance. Like I said, the effort was there from the players. We pushed, but in the end, probably we have to say, as much as it's not nice to say, Arsenal deserve to win over the course of the game.
It's a very important point, that, because I guess remembering the context of where we are in comparison to other teams around us at the moment.
Well, we've just suffered with a few key ones in terms of injuries, which doesn't help us. And like I said, a few results and then all of a sudden confidence can go a little bit. But that's just part of the challenge, that's part of the pain that you have to go through to get yourself to where you want to be. If you look at Arsenal's story, it's not been a straight line, it's been one of ups and downs as well. And I think if you go around football, that's the story. But while it happens to you, it's not pleasant. We can still do better, we can still play better. And it's about supporting the players, helping them get through this period and sticking together and coming through stronger.
And it was a proper sort of scrappy London derby today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and like I said, if we would like to, we'd like to play with a bit more quality, a bit more guile, but at the same time we have to understand the difference where the two teams were. Thought we had little moments, but we couldn't capitalise on it enough, and they were always dangerous, in fairness. So no complaints about the results, more to do in terms of the work that we have.
Just on that, Graham, are games like this, performances like this, important for you to learn as a coach at this stage?
Well, every game is important. Every game, like I said, the pain sometimes you have to go through. It's not nice. It isn't. I don't like it at all. But to get to where you want to get to, you have to see who's with you, who's able to take responsibility, who's got the necessary qualities and attributes to help the team get to where we want to get to, which is competing at the top of the league. We're not there at the moment, but that's the process, that's the challenge, that's the work.
Go to Man City next in a different competition in the Carabao Cup. Do you anticipate making changes ahead of that one?
Yeah, we will do, because there's some guys that are pushing to play, so that'll be good. And at the same time, we have to go there to be competitive and try to win the match.
Perfect. Thanks, Graham. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Things underway today. We'll start with John Cross.
Hello, Graham. Disappointing and frustrating result for you today.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, always is to lose a game like we did. We huffed and puffed, I thought, but I think you can see the difference in the two teams in terms of confidence, in terms of points that they've got, in terms of structure and work together. We're not in a I would say not in a fantastic moment as we speak, and in the end, I think, as much as it's not nice to say, I think Arsenal deserve to win the game and with a better team overall. So we have to take that and use it as motivation to improve.
Is that gap down to more confidence and belief at the moment rather than quality? Where do you put the balance?
I don't think it's one thing. Clearly, confidence is higher. You know, they've got the points and they've got off to a really good start. Like I said, they've been working together for I think 3 years or so. So they've got understanding of each other. We're at the start of our process, had a few problems in terms of injuries to key players that they have managed to stay clear of. So lots of things. It's not one simple solution, unfortunately.
Okay, at the back, Neil.
I don't want to sound harsh, but it really looked like the players didn't know what they were doing.
I don't think that's true.
I mean, it was all Arsenal possession.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, but like I said, I think you've got to say that Arsenal are ahead of us in terms of where they've been working and how long they've been working together, and they've got more points. They've got a good confidence, a good structure, and like I said at the start, my first answer, that we have to say that that's fair. Our players, you know, we had an idea of what we wanted to do, but we couldn't execute, and the opponent was good.
Okay, in the middle.
Hi, Beacom's Kayana Freeman. Mason Mount really didn't look himself today. Was it wise playing him against Zagreb for 90 minutes, especially because that was a rubber game?
Well, we looked at the game as from a training perspective. When I speak with Mason, he likes to play, he likes to be in a rhythm of playing games. Always you can reflect after the event and make a different decision, but like I said, Mason likes to play and he likes to get in that rhythm.
Nazar.
A lot of people focus on Oba in this game, but there's a lack of chance creation generally. Is that some sort of problem that you need to kind of work out and fix the last 2 games?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, again, there's 2 teams on the pitch, and I think Arsenal defend well. They press well. They make it difficult for you to create chances. I think that's what the top teams do, and I think Arsenal at the moment are a top team. So, like I said, I don't like to say that, but that's probably the reality. And when that's the case, we need to do better in terms of how we create our chances, because otherwise you're zooming in on individuals and it's a team issue.
Why don't you think you're creating enough? Because you've got 2 more top teams to play against as well.
As I said, if the opponent does it well, they press well. We had some opportunities in terms of 3v3s and 4v4s in the final third, but lacked that last pass. And then if I'm looking at how we build our attacks generally, we're not as fluid and in a good enough place as I would like us to be. And there's lots of reasons for that, but clearly that's where we have to improve as well.
Liam Twomey.
Hi, Graham. Are you now potentially looking at the sort of World Cup break as maybe coming at quite a good time for Chelsea, just because when the season starts off, it's one might be a better injury situation?
Well, I think that would help us. That's going to help us. We'll have 2 or 3 key players back, and a couple of other ones on the way closer to being back. But that's just how it's been. We've had a bit of a perfect storm in terms of lots of games and injuries along the way, but we have to deal with that. And like I said, focus on how we can improve the team. And as you can see from today, there's a bit of work to do.
Sky Sports.
Graham, how is Ben Chilwell mentally, especially after hearing he won't be able to make the World Cup squad? And is there a time frame on his return?
No, he's disappointed, you can imagine. It's a blow to him. He's going to miss the World Cup, which is bad news for any player. There's no time scale. We just have to help him get fit and help him be strong and be ready when he's right.
There is also a mental aspect to that as well. They tell him go through that. Obviously, he must be really disappointed, like you said.
Yeah, we have to look after him as we do all our players. It's a blow. We've tried to manage Ben in terms of the games he's had, in terms of not playing him too often, and making sure that the progression's there. But in the end, it's a blow for him and a blow for us, and we have to look after him and make sure he's right and fit and strong.
Okay, last. Right, can we just go there because he's next, and then we'll finish with you, Matt. Okay, go Matt.
You seem to be signalling at one stage in the game that you thought Bukayo Saka was diving. I just wanted to check that you were signalling that.
I think there was one action that was a little bit contentious, shall we say, but I don't think he's that type of player.
Okay, last question.
Obviously, delaying there about Arsenal, as you might be aware, it's 150 games now for Mikel Arteta. Seeing the time it's taken to get that, is that a reminder to supporters, to the club, of the value of patience and that it might take a while with the project you're working on?
Yeah, but it's not for me to say. I mean, that's for you guys to make those assessments. And I've been here 8 weeks, and a lot's happened. We've had a lot to deal with, and I'm sure if you look at the Arsenal story and where they are now as to where they were 2 years ago or 1 year ago, it's slightly different. And I'm sure at times Mikel's getting pelters, and that's how it is. That's the job, that's the life, and we have to deal with that.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.